Hey loves, it's me again. Y'all take what y'all need to take, leave the rest. You guys, this reading will be on the healing channel, okay? Um Before I get into the intro, I want to say this because the download is downloading and I don't want it to disappear. Okay. But we're gonna do lower self, middle self, and higher self. I picked up an energy, y'all, where it's like it's like either you were taught to be the center of attention, or because you were ignored for so long, somebody you feel like or you felt like you needed to be the center of attention because to get like your point across or to be seen or to have or to be or to, it's like to conquer or to have authority in some way, shape, or form. Okay, I'm hearing spirit say when you think about the people that actually control the world, you don't see them, you don't hear them. They're behind the scenes, right? But it's something about like you getting your point across in a sense of, because you were taught this, you saw this, right? You saw that, oh, I have to yell to get my point across, or I have to be this particular way to gain access, or I have to be in this particular energy for people to respect me, or I have to do this or do that for people to like me or respect me or to be heard or seen or to get my point across or to, y'all get what I'm trying to say? And it's something here, right, that you could be still embodying this energy in some way, shape, or form. It's something about it's not you and you know it's not you, and it feels uncomfortable when you do it. You get what I'm saying? It feels uncomfortable. It feels so unauthentic. Yeah, it's a download, so I don't even know where it's going. Okay, so it's like, bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. We're gonna get to the gist of it. But it's something where you're hiding, right? You're hiding behind false narratives, right? False ways to be, right? Because it's like somebody taught you, like, if you want people to respect you, if you want to be heard, if you want to be seen, you got to do this, or you have to show up like this, but think about that. What is that? That is someone's altering your perception, right? Altering the way that you move, altering you to fit society, right? Altering you to fit their view or on how you need to show up or what their perception is of, or why you need to show up the way that they want you to show up. 3-3, right? So this is the 3-3 is all about being divinely supported here. Okay. So spirit is saying to somebody, it's okay to throw that away, right? It's like peel back that layer. It's okay to put it down. It's not you. It's okay to release it. Cause it's like somebody, you're more so of a more calmer energy. But it's like you either grew up around or you were taught to be rah-rah. And somebody, you're not rah-rah. Like you're not rah-rah. Like somebody, you're peaceful. Like you're calm. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this, okay? Because spirit is telling somebody it's time to release that right now, or somebody, you are releasing that. So it's like this is giving like identity crisis, okay? It's giving, your heart. It's like it's like somebody, you're coming back to you, like the original you, like the real you, like the you that sits back and calm. Like I said, the people that control the world, for real, you don't hear them. You don't see them. So spirit is wanting somebody to know that you don't have to be that way to be seen. You don't have to be that way to be heard. They say silence is a very powerful tool. And when you go silent, you go mute, that ricochets, that is more louder than you getting loud. Your silence, 444, divine protection. Your silence, y'all, and this is what spirit is wanting someone to see. Somebody, you truly are a big dog, right? But what they say, the loudest one is the weakest one in the room. Okay? The loudest one is the weakest one in the room. We're not talking about laughing and having fun. And no, we're talking about all of that rah-rah, all of that trying to scare somebody, all of that trying to, you get them, is the weakest one in the room. Okay? And there was some energies that were trying to get you in this energy. We're not going to do lower self, middle self, and higher self. We might do it a little bit, but Spirit is guiding me to do just a free-for-all, just to see a spread. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the peers, in the highest white light, only the truth and nothing but the truth. Why is it that the collective needs to know this? And we block out all trickster energies, confusing energies, low vibrational energies, and all other energies that does not want the truth to come out. Okay? Yes, because you were working with certain people. This is what I said. This could have been people that you literally worked with or work with now. Okay? This is given the energy of like a job site or something. And someone is telling you how to be on the job, right? But the way that you are is perfectly fine as to how to be on the job. So it's giving this kind of energy. Like somebody could be like an officer or something. Don't have to be, but this is the energy that I'm picking up. Somebody could be an officer or some sort, right? Someone that has that kind of authority. And it's like teaching the other officers that's coming up to be, or that's already in the mix, teaching them, oh, you got to be brutal with these people. And you could be like, no, all I got to do is talk to them, right? All I got to do is assist them in a way where they're heard and understand, and where I understand them, and we're seeing eye to eye here, right? We don't have to get loud. We don't have to get rah-rah. We don't have to be this way to get the point across, or to get them to understand something, or to see something, right? It's giving that energy. And it's like somebody, you were taught to be rah-rah, and this is how we do this over here, and this is how do you know what world you live in? It don't work like that. Like, it's that kind of energy. Somebody has been talking in that way. Somebody has been projecting that particular energy. Do you know what kind of world we live in? That's not how we do that. That's not how, what? Ain't nobody gonna respect you if you know what I'm saying? And it's wrong. Whatever somebody has been hooping and hollering about you or to you when it comes to this energy, it's wrong. Now, Spirit is guiding me to dig in a little bit deeper when it comes to their aspect of why they were trying to project this energy upon you. We're just going to touch base a little bit on it, because it's going to help understand and help you to understand and gain that grounding back when it comes to yourself. For somebody, you've already gained your grounding back, and it's energies that want you to go back to the old you, or go back to the way they taught you how to be you. Ain't that crazy? Right? These energies was trying to teach you how to be you, okay? Or how to fit in a society, or how to fit in the world, or how to, and it's wrong. It's so loud and wrong. Something is so loud and wrong. Okay? Spiritual guides, angels. Yeah, somebody was teaching you how to be broke. Like somebody was actually teaching you how to get people not to like you. And for some of you, this could have been why they taught you that. Right? Why they were teaching you this and that, to be this and be that. Because for some of you, some of these energies really wanted people to hate you for real. Some of these people really wanted to be like, oh, they was a bad police officer. Oh, all they cared about was this. Or are they? And I'm using that as an example, right? I'm using that as an analogy. Oh, they want people to say bad things about you. So they get you to react, or to speak, or to embody an energy that is negative. But somebody is wanting to convince you that that energy is, oh, we don't take no shit kind of energy. But that's not the energy. But they want you to view it and look at it as that. Right? Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest. Like the truth ain't nothing but the truth. Okay? Why is it that this energy is trying to project this energy upon the collective? Okay, or was trying to project this energy upon the collective? Yeah. Judgment, right? They were bullied, right? Whoever this person is, they were bullied. People, so basically what happened to them, they were trying to project this upon you. Okay. So they were bullied. They were called names, right? Somebody said it to them. Okay. Somebody wanted to also call the shots. So this is giving me an energy of making you be one way or acting in a certain way. But then behind closed doors or behind it all, they were setting you up for failure. And that's what it was. Okay, they were setting you up for failure. I'm telling you, whoever these people are, they were abused by their loved ones. They were talked about bad, talked about down, about, you know, your loved one. And for somebody, this is giving me an energy of you could have been talked down, and somebody, this is your loved ones doing that. Like, you too soft. Like, you too soft. No, you need to be like this. You need to be like that. Ain't nobody gonna respect you if you like that. Ain't nobody know. Your kind heart, your sweet heart is where it's at. That is the new norm, right? But you don't have to, remember, y'all, always protect your energy. You don't have to be that energy to everybody. You don't have to be loving and kind to everybody. That's sacred. Your heart is sacred. And I had to learn it the hard way, y'all. But just because somebody is family don't mean you give them your heart. And the moment they take advantage of it, baby, take it back. Protect yours. Because the moment you keep letting them bite you and bite you and bite you, they're going to keep doing it. 144. Protect yours. Okay, some of y'all, this is family members that are saying this. This is family members that are down somebody's back, you know, or was down somebody's back, wanting somebody to act a particular way. We need to learn to start getting in the energy where it's like, I don't care where I came from. In a sense of, because y'all rah-rah, because y'all thieves, or because y'all like this, or because y'all like that, y'all betray one another, y'all backstab one another, don't mean I'm like that. Don't mean I want to be that. Don't mean I have to follow y'all footsteps. Don't mean I have to be that. Right? And collective, you are like the black sheep. 1, 2, 3, divine order. You are like the black sheep. You're different. You move different. You move different. You're the one that gets it out the mud. You're the one that gets it the right way. Right? Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light only. The truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah. So this person was done bad. Okay? Confirmation. So Spirit is saying that's what happened to them. So basically, whoever this person is, they're projecting, like, you know, what happened to them. So this is someone that didn't learn from their mistakes. And we talk about this all the time, right? 133, Ascended Master, right? We talk about this all the time. You know, I grew up in a household that was different, you know. The people that know, they know. But I chose to go the opposite route. I chose to say, you know what? I'm not going to be a part of this. I don't no, my heart does not sit well with this. My soul, my spirit doesn't sit well with this. This is not the way family is supposed to be. This is not the way brothers and sisters are supposed. This is not the way. But I did not go take that and spill that on somebody else. I didn't go take that and project that onto somebody else. I chose to be better. Right? And some people, they don't choose to be better. Some people become a product of their environment. And this was that person. This person ended up becoming a product of their environment. Okay? And they tried to so-called sweep you under their wings. But then try to train you up to be a product of your environment as well. And somebody you could have been trying to go the opposite way. And people are like, where you going? Nope, you gonna sit right here with us. You gonna sit right here with us. And God is like, no. And collective, you're like, no, I'm not finna sit here in this misery. I'm not finna sit here in this hellhole. I'm not. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light. Only the truth and nothing but the truth. And I feel like I really touched base on the lower self energy. Okay. But this is what we're going to do, because I do want to get some of that middle self energy. We're just going to pull a few just to see what's in the lower self energy. But I feel like I did kind of touch base on that lower self energy already. Okay. Spiritual guys, yeah, hurt people. Okay. But somebody, you were like young, or you didn't know, like you didn't have all the knowledge and the wisdom, and you didn't know at the time. And y'all, we got to understand that wisdom comes from experience. Wisdom and knowledge comes from experience. A lot of knowledge is instilled in us, but wisdom comes from experience. Okay, let's see if anything is left in this lower self energy. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, that appears in the highest white light, only the truth and nothing but the truth for the collective. When it comes to see, and these were people that, and somebody, you collective, you could have had this 555. You could have had these issues as well. Just take it as it resonates, flip it as it needs to be. But somebody, you were around people or dealing with people that didn't want to see people have new beginnings, right? They didn't want to see people make it out. Like if it was one of those situations where we were all in the bucket, right? And collective, you trying to climb out that bucket. And these are the type of people that's like, no, if we can't get out, you can't get out. Trying to hold somebody hostage here. Okay? And you dealt with people that had abandonment issues. They can never be by themselves. They can't chill by themselves. They gotta always have somebody around. And somebody, you could have abandonment issues. Okay? And it does take time to heal, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not picking up that this is your energy. I feel like collective, you could have thought you had abandonment issues, but you didn't. Like somebody, you could think back in time, it's like I've always really kicked it by myself, or was content by myself, or kicking it or cooling by myself. Okay? And it's these people it's these energies that are attached to you that they can't be by themselves. And it's something about, it gives them power. Right? It's something about, they feel more powerful. They feel more in control if they can control you. And spirit is putting an end to this, y'all. God is putting an end to this. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. This is like literally hurt people. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. And it's crazy. Yeah. So this is spirit saying, you can uncloak yourself. Because it's like somebody, it's this energy of anytime you stepped out of your shell, which is you being you, they didn't like it. These people wanted your energy. They wanted to move the way that you wanted to move, or they wanted to move the way that you move. And then these were also people that wanted to know your next moves and things like that, so that they can try to one-up you. This is like a one-up energy. This is weird energy here, okay? But spirit is like, baby, you don't have to entangle yourself in that energy. And something is the past, right? Mirror 1818, timestamp it. Something was being mirrored to you, okay? And spirit is bringing you out of this cycle, okay? Because somebody, you're realizing it was never you. It's not you. It's not you. I'm hearing like, I don't even know why I dealt with y'all. Like, this is that kind of energy. I just picked it up heavy. I heard it. I don't even know. Yeah, they were jealous of somebody's strength. And it's like whatever you had, collective, or have, they all wanted it. So they told you all of these things to try to control you and manipulate you. But now you're coming out of that, and you cannot be manipulated anymore. You can no longer be manipulated. You can't be manipulated. So then this is where it took a turn, or whatever the case is, because once these people have found out you can't be manipulated, this when they try to like so-called themselves trying to take from you. Okay. But they can't. They can't. They could try to create an illusion that they are, but they can't. Okay. Let's see. Let's get like 2 more. Yeah. They didn't want you to see the, and that's the thing. Whoever these people are, they didn't want you to see the truth about you. They didn't want you to see the truth that they was trying to harvest your energy. They was trying to steal your energy. They was your clones. They were your minions. They were your carbon copies. Like, they were trying to copy you. They wanted to be you. And for somebody, this is why there were some people that didn't want you talking to somebody or wanted you. It's something that somebody tried to have control over you, but you didn't know. I'm getting like a brotherhood or something. Okay, like say for instance, like a brotherhood had rules. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't. All of that was for control. Oh, that bros over hoes kind of energy, right? And that is something like that was put in place to have control over you. But whole time, these bros want girlfriends. They want wives. They want, you get what I'm saying? But because they didn't dug themselves into holes and they didn't went on a life of a different path to where they either feel like they can't have that or they're just not going to get a good person because they're not a good person or whatever the case is, they messed up their own lives or they're messing up their own life. And so it's some people that created certain rules to keep you captive, to keep you stuck. But these rules were created to keep you trapped and stuck with them. But they tried to make it seem like these rules or whatever it is was because they care. They care for you. They care about the mission. I heard the mission. But they don't. This is really about greed. This is about power. This is about control. And God knows what else. Okay. Let's get into, actually, Spirit said a few more. Let's see. Okay. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the peers. Yes. This is like because I really want to get into this. Yeah, money. About money. That's what it was. That's what it is. And blocking you. Look, trying to block you from your own life, from trying to block you from your success, trying to block you from your gifts, trying to block you from you receiving what God has for you. Think about it, y'all. If you're in this box and y'all in a group, y'all in an organization, whatever the case is, okay? And there's all these rules. And these rules are put in place to what? Block you. Block you from what? Your success, right? It's like, oh, we got to keep it in the family. But it's like the moment I go outside the family, all of these opportunities is coming my way. The moment I go outside this organization or this group, everybody wants to give. Everything I've been manifesting is being granted to me. Okay, it's that energy. And this is for somebody, this is really what has been happening. Like somebody has been noticing they thought their protection was coming from one end, but their protection was really coming from God. It's that kind of energy. People trying to manipulate you to make you feel like your protection was coming from somewhere else, but really your protection was coming not from them. And that's an example. Okay. Let's get into this middle self energy, y'all. I heard, no, not yet. I want to know more. What? Let's get into this middle self confirmation. Yeah, they knew you was coming out. That's what I'm saying. They knew once you see, and now somebody, you're really coming out of something because you see the truth about this family, this group. I told you they tried to sacrifice you, period, point blank. And like we always talk about, sacrifice don't always have to be KILL. Sacrifice can be you sacrifice your happiness. Say, for instance, you got a girl or you got somebody you really like and somebody's like, no, we don't do that, bro. Like, we don't do that. But that's your happiness. That's where your happiness lies. That's something that you want. Right? That's something that you get what I'm saying. These are like energies that's trying to block you from your happiness, from you gaining and getting what it is that you want. Okay. From you investing in these things. Okay. All right. Spiritual guides. Yeah. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest light only. The truth and nothing but the truth. Okay, y'all, I'm telling you, the stuff that comes up, yep, and somebody, we're going to dig into the higher perception here, and Spirit is saying your ships are coming in, and these people knew that things would start to come in for you as soon as you started to see the truth. As soon as you started to see clearly, they knew that. They knew that you would walk away. They knew that you would remove yourself. They knew that you wouldn't deal with certain energies anymore. They knew that you would let go of a lot of things. They knew that you would move differently. They knew. Like, they know and they knew. Let's get into this middle self energy. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest white light only. The truth and nothing but the truth when it comes to this middle self energy. Okay. And y'all know, if y'all new here, middle self energy is just about that understanding, that understanding here. Okay, what it is that your team wants you to understand. Okay, why did this happen? What is the understanding, or what is it that you need to understand? 3-3 again when it comes to this, or what is it that they want you to understand when it comes to this energy? Yeah, that you are always free. You are the free one. You are the free one. These other energies are trapped. You are the free one. And they try to create an illusion. But somebody you knew, like you knew every time these people was trying to connect with you, they had something up their sleeve. They was trying to do something. Some of y'all, they was trying to connect to sacrifice. And somebody you always just had an inkling. Like you had an inkling like, oh, they trying to get close to me because of, but I'm gonna say this because it's like, when they don't talk about these spiritual streets in an everyday normal life. So it's like a lot of things are harder to explain. It's harder to explain. So it doesn't register in a way where you can feel it, see it in the 3D. Like, if y'all understand what I'm saying, because it's spiritual. So your soul feels, your spirit feels. But in the 3D, it may seem like you just tripping, right? But you was not tripping. Spirit, like, yeah, they was really trying to hurt you. Somebody, you picked that energy up. Somebody was trying, you understand that these people was trying to hurt you. And somebody, you could have picked that energy up. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light, only the truth and nothing but the truth here when it comes to this middle self energy. Yes, you were seeing the truth the whole time. I'm hearing somebody, this is why you were very cutthroat when it came to certain people, places, and things. This is why you wanted to cut off certain people, places, and things. This is why you were guided to cut off certain people, places, and things. But it's like they hid it from you. Like they hid something from you. They tried to hide it from you. Because it's like, collective, as soon as you started to figure it out, as soon as you started to get downloads and things like that, here they come trying to cover it up. Cover up what they were doing. And that's why, but now it's being uncovered. But that's why it's like you felt like you was confused. Or somebody, you could have been apologized to people a lot. Okay? Because it's like you could have thought that you was in the wrong, but you really was not in the freaking fracking wrong. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. Yeah. Somebody, you're in a particular energy or was in a particular energy where it's like the stalemate, but it's not the stalemate energy. It's like, should I not? It's like, It's like, move, wait, move, wait, move, wait. It's this energy. Somebody, you're in this energy right now or was recently in this energy. Okay. But it's only because it's energies that are projecting particular energies to get you from moving forward when it comes to something, because they think they slick and they're trying to get you to fumble or steal your wish fulfillment. You get what I'm saying? So for instance, somebody, if you wanted to marry somebody, right? And your spirit has been telling you, marry that person, marry that person, marry that person. But then you hesitate. You like, right? These are energies that are trying to project, but your soul know the truth. But these are energies trying to project that pause, go energy, because they know this is something that you want, but they want it. They want it. They want it. They want you to be like, I'm good. They want you to fumble your happiness. What makes you happy? They want you to fumble your happiness. They want you to fumble what makes you happy. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest light, only the truth and nothing but the truth when it comes to this middle self energy. I love y'all. The moon in reverse. It's all being exposed, right? Somebody also, what spirit wants you to know, baby, you not dark. So it's like, it's this energy where it's like you could be around a lot of dark individuals, or your whole family could be dark, or this community, this group is dark as F, right? They don't care who they take from. They don't care who they don't care. But you not like that. You're not like that. And somebody, you know that. You know that you're not like that. You feel it. But you could have been raised in that kind of environment. Okay? The people you associated yourself with could have been in that energy. They could be of dark. Y'all heard what I just picked up? I don't even know how I dealt with y'all. Somebody is literally saying that. I don't even know why I dealt with y'all. I don't even know why I kicked it with y'all. I don't even know why I joined this coven, this group, whatever it is. I don't even know why I joined this organization. I heard somebody just thought it was cool. See? Dang. Because somebody really thought something was like a brotherhood or something. Y'all gotta switch the roles as they need to. Okay, somebody thought something was a real brotherhood, sisterhood. But it wasn't. It had no cause. It had no purpose for real. It had no, you get what I'm saying? And we're not talking about purpose where, oh, we're just gonna create chaos in the world. No, this is talking about purpose, real purpose. Helping communities, helping the less fortunate, helping people, building. It had no purpose for real. And somebody thought something was cool. Like, this could be something that this childhood people, childhood friends, you know what I'm saying? Where you're not really thinking about all of that extra stuff, right? You thinking it's still, we kicking it, we having fun. Like we just, you know what I'm saying? It's something fun to do, but it wasn't. Like somebody took something way too far. Somebody went deeper when it came to something. Like somebody really like tried to lock people in. And spirit is like, they don't have no jurisdiction over you, baby. They can try to scare you, and for some of these people, they did have tried to scare you, and God say they ain't got no jurisdiction over you. The moment they chose to do something other than just to be a brotherhood, but to KILL, take, manipulate, that was the moment it was all gone. That was the moment the brotherhood ended. That was the moment the loyalty ended. That was the moment you let go. That was the moment you didn't want no parts of it. That was the moment where you said, oh yeah, they got me effed up. Okay, they got me effed up. Yeah, God is coming to, look y'all, God have sent in soldiers. God have sent in angels. God have sent in, because God know what happened. God know that collective, either you got into something so innocently, right? Or you were connected to certain people so innocently, right? And they was on something else. They was on something totally different, but God said, here I am. Because I have the authority. I am the Almighty. And somebody, you're breaking out of whatever it is. It's like the chains that they try to bind to your mind. It's the chains that they try to bind to your body. It's the chains that they try to bind to you. They try to make something law, and it ain't law. It's not law. It's make believe and pretend. It's not law. No matter how much they try to create it to seem in the 3D, baby, this is spiritual. Okay? It's just like this. Y'all remember when right? Y'all remember when like gangs back in the day was created, right? They were created to protect the streets. They were created to protect the children, to protect the women, to protect, to build, to make sure everybody was good, to make sure everybody was straight, to make sure we was as a community was good. Okay? And this is an example until I'm not going to do no name calling, until some evil people, some hurt people, I'm not going to say evil, I'm going to say hurt. Until some hurt people took it and tried to change the narrative of it. Started trying to, bang bros. You want they booty. Come on now. Are you crazy? What kind of brotherhood is that? Right? Now you got all these rules and regulations. Now y'all KILLing people for no reason. Oh, this my street. You came on my street, so I'm finna get you. Like, what? Make it make sense. Like, where is the substance? They took it, okay, and they demonized it. And if somebody is in that situation, God has said, baby, they ain't got no control over you. Somebody's trying to scare somebody because somebody want to get out of something, or they feel like they trapped into something. You're really not trapped, baby. You're not trapped. You're not trapped. They want you to feel like you have to stay connected. They want you to feel like you have to stay bonded. They want you to feel like somebody you ain't signed nothing. This ain't law for real. This ain't law for real. And we're talking about universal law. This ain't law. If I stay connected in this, do you know I'm going against universal law? Do you know what God is telling me? Do you know what I know? And it's crazy because for some of you, and not all of you, these people could be trying to scare people. Oh, I will blackmail you. Let them blackmail you, baby. Let me tell you. Because those that truly love you, they're going to love you despite. Be open. Be honest. What happened? Those that love you, gonna love you. Those that been through some stuff for real, they gonna understand, baby. Do you hear me? They're gonna understand. Forget understand. They're gonna understand. Okay? So spirit is like, baby, they ain't got no control over you. They got no control. Because I'm going to tell you something. Somebody, you got a lot of information that could put a lot of people behind bars. Okay? Do you not understand? God knew it was going to be a day you wanted to get free from something. You wanted to come out of something. You wanted to get free. Right? And God had all your avenues clocked. Meaning if they wanted to play it this way, because baby, you going to win regardless. Just stay pure. Okay? Oh, they want to play it this way? All right. Well, we got XYZ TPH. Okay? Oh, they want to play it this way? All right. We got JJ over here. Oh, they want to play it. They want to play it this way. Okay, we got, so either way it go, they're cornered, baby. You are not. They are cornered. You are not. Hear me. Let's get into this higher self energy. Okay. Somebody grandma was speaking. That's a warrior energy that just came through. Okay, that was like, you're what? That's that Mayat Oshun kind of energy. That's that. Okay. All right, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light, only the truth and nothing but the truth. Let's get into this higher self energy, okay? For those of you that are new, I created this myself. Yes, I did. Okay. Higher self energy is just the higher understanding, right? The higher understanding, the higher perception, basically that spiritual side, not the 3D, but the spiritual side. You were just an investment to these people. These people really just wanted to see. This is energies. I don't know, whatever this group is, they do threesomes. They like to do the booty hole stuff. Whatever it is. These are people that's in the closet for real. But they're using this brotherhood as a cover-up to make it seem like, oh, I'm not like that. Oh, I only do that because what we got, you know what I mean? No, they're really like that for real. They're in the closet. Okay, it has nothing to do with loyalty. It has whatever it is that these people trying to say that, look, spirits of the higher perception, and you know it, somebody you know it. They just like that for real. They like that for real. And they're trying to use whatever this is as a cover up. This is so 3D, y'all. It's like, are you serious? This is like you having a brother, but that brother became obsessed with you, and they don't want you to talk to nobody. They don't want you to kick it. They don't want you to, so they created chaos. And for somebody this actually happened, there's something there where it's like sexual, okay? And where something happened and somebody got possessive and obsessed over somebody, and this person is attempted, and they're really trying to create chaos. So this is someone, I'm picking up this energy where this is someone that's like saying that they cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like get your girl or whatever the case is, but really they mad, really they hot, really they hot. Ooh, baby. Whew. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, and peers to the highest white light, only the truth and nothing but the truth. Y'all, this is so 3D. It's crazy. Like it has no substance at all. This is really some kitty stuff. This some kitty stuff, y'all. For real, this is some kitty stuff. This is not about a path. This is not about a journey. This is not about protection. This isn't about what we talked about where it's about community for real. No, it's not. It's not about that. It's about something else. And misery loves company. And I'm hearing this is one of the reasons why somebody created a group or got you tied into something, because they're miserable. And those type of people, it's like this, right? I'm hearing I need new meat, meaning like, and this just took a turn, but meaning like, you know, when they out there, okay? And these are people, you know, people that's like that. And this is no shade, no tea to the people that are like that, because I do understand, you know, trauma and all of that. And then you go because you know, but that's when healing needs to come in, right? And then you get accustomed to it, or you end up liking it because, you know, I get it. You was SA'd, okay? And in order to keep you from crying or to keep you from going depressed, or, you know what I'm saying? You had to move a certain way. I get that. Now it's time to heal. Okay. But this has nothing to do with substance, a greater purpose. Okay. I told you, they manipulated something. They manipulated a situation. Oh, we're doing this. Oh, we trying to make sure everybody eat. We trying to no, they was not. They wanted some new meat. They wanted new meat, and they wanted new people to try to control. They wanted to have more power, because guess what? There was people that was taking their power back. It's that kind of energy, y'all. Okay? Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the purest and the highest white light only. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get some closing energy here, y'all. We at 444. Okay, we're gonna get some closing energy. I didn't mean for it to be that long, but it just is what it is. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the peers in the high twilight. Closing energies for the collective here. Okay, when it comes to this. So it's like, once again, somebody, don't beat yourself up about, stop. Don't judge yourself. What do I always say, y'all? What? Awareness is half the battle. Okay, and that we what? Y'all, I don't say this for they're my slogans. I don't say that for no reason. I've been through a lot. And what do I say? We heal. One, awareness is half the battle. But we heal, we love, and we rise above it all. Okay? We heal, we love, and we rise above it all. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. Let's get some closing energies. Maybe like 5. 5 could be significant. The number 5 could be significant. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the peers in the highest white light only. Closing energies. Yeah, somebody, it's like spirit is like, baby, you've already defeated whatever this is. Now it's time for you to see this about your loved ones. Meaning like, somebody, you understand you now. It's like you're gaining yourself back now. Okay. But it's like, spirit is like, I need you to see this about your loved ones or these people, these friends that you know what I'm saying? That they just wanted to hurt you. It was nothing about brotherhood. And these people was hurt. Hurt people hurt people. Does it make it okay? No. Because somebody, this is the energy that I'm picking up. It's like, you know that this group is like this, but then it's like, you don't want no more parts of it. It's like you want to get out, like you don't want no more parts of it. I'm hearing because how dangerous it's becoming. Something is becoming dangerous to somebody. Okay. And somebody's like, I don't want no parts of it. But somebody is still thinking that these loved ones or lovers still have their back, and they don't. They're hurt. They're hurting and want to hurt people because they're hurting. So spirit's like, baby, because somebody, it's like somebody somebody is in a group and somebody is trying to convince these people just to let the whole group go versus you just removing yourself. Spirit is like, somebody, you talked all that you can talk. Spirit is like, it's just time for you now to remove yourself. Okay? It's time for you to remove yourself. Okay? Yeah, it's time for you to just remove yourself out of the equation. They don't want to stop the group. They don't want to, end it. Well, it's just time for you to let it go. Yeah, it's time for you to let it go. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, something about somebody, spirit is like, look, if you need to read it, just go on my other channel and check out the description down below. Because for some of you, I see something, but spirit is telling me not to say it, okay? So if you feel like you need that, even if it's not from me, go get that, okay? I'm going to leave that there. Y'all take what y'all need to take. Leave the rest. And until next time, much love.